Okay, so I'm going to do a little talk about how I set up a palette, and I just finished setting this one up for the fresco I'm going to work on today. So the palette is all the colors that I have liked using. These are all ground in water, and I organized them here. You can see the yellows, reds, and browns. This is Ercolano red and violet hematite, which are colors of kind of Indian yellow, umber, raw umber, burnt umber, Italian yellow earth, and Italian raw sienna. And as you can see, in each one I've organized, I have it labeled with its color and a number, and the number indicates the strength of the color. So this is pure pigment with water, and this is diluted with once, and that's diluted twice. And then over here I have the neutral colors, various blacks and whites, and it is interesting, there's two different blacks here. This is black oxide and this is vine black, Bianco San Giovanni, and titanium white with lime milk. And these are both here because this is kind of a richer, they call it fatter color, and this is a leaner color, so I can get a little bit more translucence. The same with this. The Bianco San Giovanni is a little bit leaner, and with the titanium white it's a little bit fatter, which is a term that is kind of thick, the thickness, but it just is rich, I think. Then over here I have the greens, three different greens: chromium, oxide, Verona green, and Victoria green. I use probably mostly this one. And this is a supercharged red. I don't know if I will use it, but we'll see. And then my three blues, cerulean blue, cobalt chromate, and cobalt aluminate. So I also have my brushes here. These are the traditional fresco brushes. They're kind of a soft, long bristle. And then I have a bunch of sables, and this is one that I like using a lot. It's a watercolor brush, squirrel. These are sable. And since I'm using watercolor, it's okay to use the sable, but the lime will degenerate the sable. Then I keep this palette here for some quick mixing, a bottle of distilled water. This is how I store the ground pigments. They're all in sealed containers, and these are my pure ground pigments. And then at the end of the day I will consolidate all three of these various dilutions into one and put it in here in this tub, and then put a glass on top of the tub so it will stay. And I've basically been able to keep these hydrated for months. So that's the palette, and then I'm going to get started in a few minutes.